Okay. Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I'm back for more Final Fantasy XII, the ZODIAC Age. Sorry for the slight delay there in my introduction. My controller decided to die literally just as I started the stream. Couldn't have picked better timing. Anyway, so I know I'm starting the stream a bit earlier today, and the reason for that is because at some point later on today I've got a friend coming over. And before anyone says anything, she's in my social bubble, my support bubble, so it's fine. I'm within the boundaries of the law here in the UK, it's fine. So yeah, and I'm not entirely certain as to what time she's coming over. She sort of gave me a rough sort of time, but couldn't promise anything, so I decided rather than risk it, I would start the stream early so that I can still just about get a decent length stream in. Obviously, because like I will be coming off of here as and when my friend texts me and lets me know that they're on their way, or if I manage to do a decent length stream, then I will just end it as and when I see fit, sort of thing. So it all depends on what time she chooses to text me and how much progress we make and stuff like that, basically. So anyway, I have been and done a bit of grinding. I also did a bit of a suicide run to go and get my hands on a spell known as Scathe, and I will point out where I got that from later on when we get to it. When I say suicide run, I quite literally just held down the runaway button, and I quite literally just ran all the way through everything. I had one character out at a time, and I basically got my team to form a chain link, so as soon as one character got clipped and died, the next one would take over, and eventually I made it all the way to where Scathe is, and luckily there happened to be a save point next to the Scathe ability, so I used that to get everybody back up again, and then I rinsed and repeated the same process. And after going through each load screen, I'd also use Raise and Phoenix Downs to get my team back up again. So that's how I managed to do that. I also grabbed another weapon as well, actually two weapons. Mesomoon, and I believe the other one's called the Dragon Whisker. I will just confirm that for you folks. So Balthier's got the Mesomoon. The other weapon I don't think anyone can use right now, that's, yeah, the Dragon Whisker. Oh, actually no, I tell a lie, I gave it to Van, because he's got access to spears. But right, I've also upgraded Fran's weapon to make her magic a little bit more powerful. And so now we're going to attempt to now make our way through Guravagan again. Hopefully now my team should be a bit stronger, or so I hope. We're going to find out. I mean, I went just inside Guravagan earlier to test my team out, see what it could and couldn't do, and it seemed to do alright to a certain extent. So I reckon we should be relatively good to go. We'll soon find out. I also went onto the trial mode as well to try and do a bit of grinding there for license points, and I also was trying to get to trial mode 49 to get some ribbons, but unfortunately my team just wasn't quite powerful enough just yet to make it there. I got as far as the trial that's got 3 mind flares in it, and they just screwed me over because they stopped in my team and left me up. But I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to get past them and sort out ribbons. I mean, there are a few ribbons within the actual game as well, but you only get them for 2. So I've got Fran, my black mage, set up to use Scathe. And statistically she's supposed to be able to recover MP by killing stuff, although right now she's not got full magic regeneration. I'm still yet to get the other bits on the board, which I'm currently trying to work on. That's the only other problem I'm going to have down here is that bloody stop spell. I might have been wise to go and get some Koronos Tears before I came down here, to be honest. I've got 5. I'll just have to do and hope to God that we've got enough to get us through. We should be alright. We'll take this slowly, one step at a time, and we'll see how things go. At the end of the day, we don't need to rush. So since I started the stream early, I'm not expecting too many viewers at present. Unfortunately, starting early is the only way I could see of making sure that I still got a decent amount of streaming. Fan's gone down. Let's see if I can get her back up. Oh, she's back up. Not before Van went down. Oh, where did that thing come from? These behemoth kings do hit quite hard, so we're going to have to take this very slowly, one step at a time. But at the same time, they are dishing out a lot of experience, so that should also work in our favour. Oh shit, Nello's down. I didn't realise that. I've only just noticed that. Crikey. These gargoyles are strong. Yeah, how did we manage to get stuck on it? That was interesting. Alright, let's just heal up a minute before we try and progress any further here. I think defense-wise right now, the fact that we're taking so much damage, I think that is purely down to armour at the moment. And unfortunately, I don't have access to any better armours for the time being until I get past Gur Evading. Because once we get past Gur Evading, the stuff that appears in the shops in Valforheim will change. The stocks will update themselves. So for the time being, we're going to have to just try and push our way through as best we possibly can to try and keep gaining levels as well wherever we can. I suppose I could pull Van out and put Vash in for a little bit. His sword's a lot stronger. Device, that should open the barrier for us to get to the next section. So we'll go ahead and make our way back this way. Unfortunately, we are going to have to battle again to get through. I think we'll be fine if we try not to cluster too much together as well. Doesn't look like charge is working too much in Penelo's favour today either, from what I've just seen there. So you also, Fran will gain MP back just by us running around as well. How much MP license points have we got now? Perfect, that should really help. See, these are the two that you really want when it comes to the Black Mage and using Scathe, because you gain MP after dealing damage. So if you have both of those two working side by side, you will gain a lot more MP. And then also if you have this one over here as well, where you gain MP after taking damage, that also works well. So you're basically gaining MP for both dealing damage and taking damage. So as fast as you're losing MP, you're getting it back again. As you can see, we're getting a much bigger improvement now. We're getting more Scathes off now that I've gone and got that, because we're now gaining a lot more MP. I just want to get Penelo to put regen onto Bash, because that regen will counter the sap. These guys are going to be the biggest pain in the arse to get past down there, because obviously their bad breath will cast a lot of different stats alignments that are going to cause absolute havoc. Unfortunately, alas, we must battle our way through them. But as long as we take them in small groups, we should be fine. And we're certainly having a lot more success than last time. Oh dear. I really do think I should have brought more Kronos Tears with me. We need a regen on Fran a second, because she's got sap on her. So eventually Frank will be casting Escape left, right and centre. When she becomes as powerful as she is on my other profile, she will literally cast Escape and get everything back that she's just spent using it. Okay, so here we are in the second section of the building. We are now making very good progress. We're now halfway through. And our levels are starting to climb as well, which is also very helpful. So one last thing to note down here is there is the potential to come up against elementals down here. I think they are, I want to say dark elementals, but I'm not sure. Just keep that in mind, because like all other elementals in this game, you do hit very hard. See, later on my Skaith will be just about one hitting these guys. Oh shit, there's an elemental. This is going to cause a bit of a problem. I've got only one option for killing that thing right now. We are going to have to use English Charge and hope to God I can do enough damage. Because if we don't, that thing is going to cause absolute havoc. I was rather hoping I wouldn't have to face one of these just yet. But it's forced my hands.
Got it.
Do a fair bit. I did wonder when it was going to finally hit back. Took long enough. Why isn't she attacking? Oh shit, again. Bollocks. She doesn't have reeds yet. I hate these bloody elementals. I'm gonna have to use another mischarge to finish this. Otherwise this elemental is not gonna drop.
Not a chance.
Here goes.
You're going to love this one. Heads up! Please. My regards! Please.
7H was the best I could do. There we go. Bloody hell. Oh, well, that's Belthea now completely and utterly nullified because he's been diseased. So he's no longer going to be of any use to us. Didn't help that Fran ran in and fucking picked a fight with everything in the area in one go. Oh, Fran's gone. Last ditch effort from Fran. Down goes Bash. Canello's been diseased as well. That is not good. I don't think I've got any serums either to get rid of that. No, I haven't. We're going to have to be very careful. This could very well be the end of our team at this rate. They're all being suppressed by disease. Okay, Van's been stopped. Their bad breath is absolutely screwing me over. First, let's stop myself from being turned into a statue. If I manage to make it through this, I'll be impressed.
Yeah.
The problem is once your health gets reduced, that's it, it won't go back up.
Yeah.
Shit. I hate it when they do that. It's that disease that's screwing my team over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. Only one option remains at this point. I have to try. No, don't attack them. Hit the switch. Hit the switch. No, stop trying to attack them. Cheers, you woke me back up again. Oh, there's a switch there, that's the switch that I needed. I'm just about fucking, yeah, I'm dead. Hey up, Pre. Well, I think Fran was the one that led to our downfall on that one. She kited way too much stuff towards us in one go, and it screwed us. How are you doing anyway, Pre? What? You can't hear me? Hang on. Can you hear me now? My mic shouldn't be scratchy. I'm not sure. Can you hear me okay now? I'm going to assume you can hear me. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I know YouTube has been having a few issues of late. I mean, it completely and utterly went down yesterday, so it could be on YouTube's end. So how are you doing, Cree? Oh shit, I've lost my healer. Let me just get her back up. I'll have none of that sack business either. Right. So we're now roughly around the point we were at last time where things went downhill. Hopefully this time will be a little bit better. Or so I hope. Oh god damn it. Maybe the target's too far away. Get Fran to do it instead. Yeah, if my audio had gone, folks, and none of you could hear me, then I do apologise. It's something I would normally have sorted out at the beginning of the stream, usually with Pre's help, actually. Obviously, as I stated earlier, I've had to start the stream earlier today. I'm hoping that you can all hear me okay now. If not, then I've got two options really. I can either try and fix it, or I might have to bring an abrupt end to the stream. If I can't get my commentary to come through, then it's... Oh great, that's fucking elemental again. Oh, right, okay. crap. That damn elemental again. I'm gonna have to kill it. I've got no choice. It's alright, Pri. Like I was saying, it's something that ordinarily we would have sorted out at the beginning of the stream, but I had to start earlier today because I've got a friend coming over later who's in my support bubble. And because of that, I've had to start the stream early to compensate. And of course, you wouldn't have been around when I started it because it was about 1:30 this afternoon that I started it, and you would still have been in bed at that point. Whereas normally I would have started at 2:30 and you would have joined me, and then between us we would have made sure that everything was running smoothly. That reminds me, I've got a bone to pick with you, Pri. Miss Ignorant. I tried to say hello to you in Fuzzfinger's stream yesterday and you ignored me. Like I said, I tried to say hello to you in Fuzzfinger's chat yesterday and you ignored me. Completely blanked me. It's alright, Pri. I'll let you off. I was there, I was definitely there. Housing mischarge. This is getting annoying. Look, Entai. Fuck off. Like I say, it's alright, Pri. There was a lot going on in the chat, to be honest. Even I was struggling to keep up. I ended up going AFK for the last bit of the stream as well, which was really irritating, so I don't know whether he managed to get beta or not. I'm having to guess at that one. Because I was playing alongside him, and I was at the exact same point as him, so I've been sort of following him step by step like I always do. Then I had a phone call, so I had to stop what I was doing for a minute and... Oh, he did get it in the end. Oh, okay. Oh well, congratulations to him. Although, to be fair, he was using a load of material that he should not have had at that point, but then that's just because of a bug, so we'll let him off. You annoying fucking inside. Just die already. Jesus Christ, this elemental's strong. I'd say, come on, one of you deal the last blow to it. Jesus. Right, we're gonna have to stand here and get our team back up. That elemental is so annoying. I've got some. Oh, there we are. Let's just restock Fran up because I could really do with her escape abilities in a moment. I'm going to need them. Alright, I think that should just about do it. Alright, sure, I will chuck Ash back out now as well, and I'll pull out... Let's pull out Bash. Alrighty then. Get rid of that. Alright, next opponent. Where did that one come from? Well, that's not fair. They can slip up through the barrier, but I can't. Blasphemy, game. Blasphemy. Take your grubby tentacles off my white mage. Crap, we have a bit of an issue now. I've run out of Chronos Tears and I don't know of another way to remove bloody stop. Unless Azuna can do it. I'll give it a try. Oh, okay, Azuna can remove stop. That's handy. Well, I took a stab in the dark with that one, to be honest. I wasn't sure if Azuna would get rid of it or not. Because I know, unfortunately, in this game, unlike other Final Fantasy games, Azuna will not remove all status alignments. It's an absolute pain in the butt. There's these two molders that screwed me last time. They put disease on all my characters, making it almost impossible to get through. Ooh, high ether. I will gladly chuck that on Fran. That will be very, very useful. Right, let's get some antidotes out here and get rid of this poison in a second, otherwise that's going to drag us down. Probably remove that blind as well from Bash. Well, we're certainly doing a lot better than last time. I'm certain. We've got all party members still intact this time. There was a minor little setback earlier with those bloody elemental and those two, whatchamacallit guys. You had to aggro that, didn't you, Fran? You just couldn't focus on the target in front of you there. You just had to interfere with that one as well and get fucking stop nothing involved. Oh. Good God. Let me see if I can get... won't be enough to kill him, but it might just be enough to weaken him down a bit more. Or if she'd actually targeted correctly, it would have. Oh, she still hasn't got rays, has she? Can I rectify that problem? Let's have a look. It's going to be one of those off-track bits, isn't it? Oops. Wow, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, fuck, there it is. Which means I need the correct Esper to get to it. Shit. Okay, we'll work with it. I have more than one way of getting Bash back on his feet, it's fine. Damn it.
We cannot end this.
That's it, Canelo. Get us healed. There we go. That did the trick. Right. Oh, great. They've respawned. Okay. It's alright, Fran, you just sit there taking a nap while Bash does all the work, it's fine. That could be problematic. Until Fran goes down, then I'll pull out the next man. Unfortunately, they've both been diseased, which means now they're effectively useless because I've got no way of getting rid of disease to my knowledge. The only item that I know of that gets rid of disease is serum, which I don't have. This is getting annoying. Who do I pull out? You'll do. That's one down. There we go. Fran's finally decided to go down. Right, I'll get rid of her then. I'm going to have to stick with these ones for now. Unfortunately, until further notice, Fran and Bash are now permanently out of it until I can get to a save point or until I can get some serum. And worse still, Pinello has now been diseased as well, which means she is not going to be much use to us now either. I don't think I've got cleanse yet, unfortunately. Though I have to admit, it does sound like it would get rid of it if I had it. Right, I've managed to stop everything from taking her health, but that's about as much as I can do. I'm just going to have her Azuna herself to get rid of that immobilise so she can move again. Even with maxed remedy law, you still can't remove disease with remedies, I don't think. I could give it a try. Let me just see if I can find someone that's... I need to make sure they've actually got it. There is a save point coming up, it's just a case of getting to it. Trying to find the remedy lures. I know they're on here somewhere. Where are they? Oh, hold on, there's Remedy Law 2. So that removes Petrify, Confuse and Oil. Now I know what colour I'm looking for. Well, there's Remedy Law 1. That removes Sleep, Sap, Immobilize and Disable. Yeah, I'm just trying to find Remedy Lure 3 now. I don't know whether or not Penelo's got access to it. Doesn't look like she does. Let's see if anyone else has. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, that's potion though. Doesn't look like she has it. Somebody must have access to it. Ether there, nor even. Well, this is proving to be a bit troublesome. Okay, so it looks like that rules Bash out. Oh, it won't be on that good, will it? That's her magic. There's Remedy Lure 2. Remedy Lure 1. Shit, this is proving to be an interesting development. Oops. Remedy Law 1. Remedy Law 2. Doesn't anyone have access to Remedy Law 3? Well, I'll be damned. Okay, Preet. Well, there's Remedy Law 2. None of my team seem to have access to Remedy Law 3. That's quite a fucking problem. There it is. Oh yeah, it does stop it. Remedy removes stop, doom and disease. Unfortunately, none of my classes have access to it. It's a Shikari move. Well, that's a bit of a kick in the teeth. Oh well, at least now we know. The question now becomes whether we can make it to the end or not.
Yes. Yeah.
Take this one step at a time. The trick here is going to be to kill these moulders off before they can get their attack off. If they don't get their back breath off, then we're fine. We've just lost our white mage. Well, that was certainly an interesting development. What we got here then? Oh, high ether. We don't need to fight these two, we can actually bypass them and just run past.
I can't can't shake the feeling we're somewhere we're not meant to be.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Exciting?
You are not troubled by the unknown? Who can say what lies ahead? We may encounter the very creators of Nethicite.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll find. I like it better that way.
You're sounding more the Sky Pirate every day.
Welcome back, Pre. I managed to find Remedy Lure 3. Unfortunately, it was on a license board that none of my characters possess, so we don't have access to it. But you are correct, it does remove disease. Actually, do you know what? I think I'll do a quick game save here. I don't trust the game not to dick me over. Oops. Wrong one. Why does it always put that save at the top? Why can't it put my most recent save at the top? Alright, there we go. That should do it. Right. I mean, I should think autosave would kick in, but I don't trust autosave. The amount of times I've dropped my guard and thought that autosave was covering me, and then it turns out it hasn't. It's just like, nope, not risking it this time. Ooh, an elixir. That'll come in handy later, I should think. Gosh, there's another boss fight that's decided to step out of the shadows. Crikey. I was not expecting it to do that. Oh, I couldn't have used all my Phoenix downs up, surely not. Oh shit.
At your best.
Crikey, he's strong. Right, here we are then, inside the pillar. And this place can be a little bit confusing to navigate. Still disabled. Bloody hell, walk straight head first into a trap. Ooh, a cloud staff. It's actually better than what she was using. Okay, we'll go with that. Crap, I casted that on the wrong person. That's the one we want. And that will take us to number 6. From there we need to look for number 5. It will take us to number 4. And so on and so forth.
We cannot end this.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, she doesn't have access to that yet. She hasn't learnt it. Let's have a look. Gate number 6. So it must be that way we want to go. That's the one we want. Set of Gaia gear, what's that? Oh, it's a Mystic Armor 8. Which is stronger than what he's using right now. Why not? Okay, we're not getting through that way. Let's try going down this path, see where this leads us. Oh, here we go. Oh dear, pray.
Never seen this much mist. Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Is that nethicite?
I wonder.
With that much nethicite in one's grasp.
You could destroy all of Ivalice, if you wished it.
Right, another boss fight. Or should I say, another Esper. Shamanzai. And this one can be an absolute pain because he does cast Stop, Immobilize and Disable, I believe. Oh yes, you also like to silence everybody as well, which stops you from obviously using your white mage abilities. It can be quite a nuisance. Oh dear. Oh, whoops. Am I really gonna have to mischarge just to get rid of that last little bit? Come on, guys. We're better than this.
Do everything.
Oh, that's another Esper down and out. Let's have a look and see where he can be most useful. So he can give Van access to Cleanse and Azuna. Valthea that's pretty useless. Oh, there he is. Again, not really that helpful. Nope. Nope. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nope. Nope. We have a winner. Congratulations, Van. You've just got yourself a new Esper. Wow, my team took an absolute beating from that boss fight. That looks like it could be trouble. I am just going to do some healing a second before I walk in there, because I have a horrible feeling there's a fight in there. Oops. And I do not want to risk it. Alright, I've got a couple of people that are still silenced. Let's see if we can do something about that. Let's get you back in reserve for now. Let's have Fiona back out. Alright, I think we're ready now. I may have been wrong. Interesting. Well then, let's go find out where this leads us to.
Everyone.
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone. Ashalia Banag and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the Suncrist, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nethicite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards coarse trinkets cut from Suncrist's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we thought to save this Ivalice, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the Christ. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow. Now take this sword, this treaty blade, Ocurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the Christ, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
But Venar... Venar's an Ecurian. A being like you.
Venar is a heretic. The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues of askew, histories weave. With haste, they move through too short lives. Driven to err by base desires, toward waste, and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocurian light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Ivalice might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
Ash. What's with these Ecuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
Huh?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction...
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to... That's why he flaunted his Nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gidovegan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the Nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with Nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Suncrest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria's stones shape things. So, he was talking to Venar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
Well, things are certainly taking an interesting twist.
Restore Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth, I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes.
As you will.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Venna?
So that's where Sid ended
Taken
up.
the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Ocuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah! To hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
Not being funny, Sid, but just because you couldn't harness that power does not mean someone else can't.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice.
It just really means that you are not powerful enough nor capable.
An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Venna, have I not been an apt pupil?
This is, for instance, it's like different levels of mages.
My counsel did but
Only
guide
certain
your able
mages can
hand.
wield high-level magic, while some
man,
mages
the
can only
stones
wield
keep
low-level
effect.
magic. It's as simple as that.
Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor or all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Ocuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of men.
Indeed. What claim does Garen have on history's reins? Seated on throne immortal, rent from time. For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe you found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
Right, we should be able to get out of here if we use this. Right, where do we need to go to next? Balfour-Hynum, okay. We can fast travel from here to there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And also now, in theory, the supplies that all the shops here had should have changed. We should have access to new stuff now, I believe. I'll soon find out. Right, let me sell off some stuff that we don't need. I don't use axes, so that can go as well. I'll keep that for now. So much money flowing in now. Right. Ah, Arise. So yeah, their stock has definitely changed. But what I'm going to do actually is I'm not going to buy all of that just yet because I want to keep that money I've got where it is for a second. First we're going to go to our next story objective. Then we're going to go back to Ravenasta. And I'm hoping I can now get my hands on some equipment, and if I can, I'm going to show you guys how you can make a shit ton of money in a few seconds, and believe me, it's quite effective. So we need to go this way, don't we, to get to Radis.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood.
Yes, that is a good idea, Free. I'm sure I can have a look at doing that at some point.
Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering midst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
So the day-affected Nithosite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike this Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Sun Crest is the source of all Nethicite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethicite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethicite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Read this?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in Yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist Yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But, should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in Yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your Highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Okay, so Redis has now joined us as a guest. So we'll be straying away from the story section of the game for a little bit now to take advantage of having Radas, since we lose him at the end of the next story section. Right, let's head for the fast travel, well, the teleport stone. Oh yes, before I forget, let's just switch that out for Arise, because Arise is way better than Raise, because Arise will get your team back up but also restore their health to full. It's essentially the equivalent of a full life. Right, first I need to go talk to Mont Blanc so I can get my clan rank leveled up. he's got any new hunts for us as well. Ancient Man of Mystery. Oh, I know exactly what that is. My favourite hunt. Gilgamesh! And we have to fight him a grand total of 2 times. I'll just grab this other quest that he's got as well, which is Bellato, which for the life of me I cannot remember which one that is. If that's the hunt that I think it is. As I thought. That hunt we just picked up is an old foe. Cast your minds back, folks, to when we went through the Lushu mines right back at the beginning. We got chased out by 4 nasty critters that wanted Balthia's head. They are the hunt in question. But we are not ready for them just yet, I don't think. Ha! He has exactly what I needed. So we're going to buy 2 of these. And you're probably thinking I'm absolutely insane to spend 50 grand on an item like that. But trust me, there is a reason. I'm going to go ahead and grab Bubble as well, because that will come in handy. Right, let me just sort this gambit out a second. You'll see. So Bubble, one that I'm just setting up now, that doubles our maximum HP. The cat ear hoods that I have just bought, basically any license points that we get will be converted into gil. Now, what I need to do next is get to a save point a second, because we're actually going to quit out of the main game for a moment. So if our good Moogle friend here would just kindly teleport us to the south gate. And the more cat, whatchamacallits that you have on, the more money you're going to make with this trick. Let me just save my game a second. Oh shit, wrong one again. One of these days I'm going to accidentally save over that and I'm going to absolutely weep, because it's my main profile. Okay, so now that I've saved the game, what we're going to do... Yeah, I'll do it in a bit, when I'm done streaming. What we're going to do now is we're going to quit to the main menu. And we're going to go to trial mode. So we want that one. So right now we've got two characters that have got the cat ear hoods on. Now, we get a lot more license points in the trial mode. So first of all, let's take note of how much gil I've got. So at the moment I'm on 24 grand, well 24,880. So let's basically roll through the trial mode as we normally would. I want to grab something as well while I'm here, actually, before I forget. I think it's in this one here. No, stop trying to attack the rats a minute. There we go. The diamond armlet, because I sold mine earlier to make a bit of money. But you can keep selling the diamond armlet and keep re-grabbing it here, well, in that particular trial. Let's see how much our money's gone up by in a second, shall we? Have a look. There you go, look. Just by doing 3 or 4 trials, I've shot up to 40 grand. That's 20 grand we've earned already in the space of a few minutes. Let's continue. Tell you what, they're not dying quick enough for me. Let's chuck Bash out of the way and get Fran out with her skates, because it'll go through them a lot quicker. Well, we don't need to save our game at this point, so I'll just back out of that. Give me a second, folks. So just from doing the first 10 trials, we have managed to make, bear with me, we have managed to make 50 grand. Because we started off on 20 something, didn't we? And we're now at 78. So we've actually almost made 60 grand, thereabouts. So just from those first 10 trials, we've almost made back the money that we actually spent getting the cat ear hood things. And how are the cat ear hoods doing it, you might ask? Well, let me show you. So let me go to one of the characters that's got one on. So what it does is it halves damage, but it converts all license points earned into gil. So basically any license points that Penelo is getting, or any license points that the other character's getting that's got one on, is being converted. So if you got cat ear hoods on all 6 characters, you would literally make yourself rich in a few seconds. Because you would be pulling in insane amounts of gil just from going through the trial mode. It's only the first few trials, I think, that the creatures only give 1 license point at a time. But once you get about 5 or 6 trials in, you start getting 2 points a time, or more than that, and that converts into a lot more money. I've been silenced, haven't I? I have as well, for flip's sake. Let's start with our medic. The only problem with this boss fight, he doesn't like to play nice. He likes to play with a lot of status alignments. Oh, I picked a few serums up from somewhere. Where on earth did I pick those up from? It's interesting. Wow. Now this is usually about as far as I can get because these mind flayers are absolutely pain in my ass. Oh, he's only do that. Yes, I got past him. Right, so yeah, let's get Redis back first. Now, the cat ear hood will only appear in that guy's shop inventory after you've completed a certain amount of hunts. However, I haven't got a flipping clue how many you need to do. It's also the same for the green magic spells as well, like Bubble for instance. That would only have popped up recently. I'll have a look in a second actually. Let me just get past this a second because it's trying to prompt me to save my game again. It'll do it after each 10 trials, which is really irritating. Let's have a look. We are now at 153,000. Let's just get rid of that haste of his so we can stay ahead of him. I'm not too fussed about using up these ethers at the moment because I know I can replace them later. Still managing to stay ahead of me. Alright, I've had enough of this. Although having said that, the Bomb King trial could actually be considered a decent way of farming the guild as well, because obviously he keeps spawning more and more of those little bombs, and each time you kill those little bombs it does add to your money total. So essentially you could sit there and just let the Bomb King continually renew itself. But in my case he's irritating me now, he's got to go. Trial mode is also the quickest way to get your license boards maxed out as well.
No holding back! Here goes!
I'm actually quite intrigued now to see how far I can get. Yeah. 9 charge isn't bad, it should finish him off anyway. I didn't really need to go that high if I'm honest. I just wanted to see how far I could take it. Everybody's mischarges maxed out now. Yes, they are. They've all got their level 3s. Cool. I wasn't sure. Oh, these annoying little shits. Wowzers! Jesus! There's a lesson to be had here, folks. Never underestimate the ankle nippers. They are nasty. Oh, down goes Redis, and there's Ash. Oh well, there was a bit of a debate as to how far I'd actually get, to be honest. The team's still not quite at its maximum strength yet. Right, let's go back into the main game now. Yeah, that's the one we want. And we'll have a look and see what our final money count is. So let's see, we started off at 26 grand, we got to trial 22, and we walked out of there with 161k. So just from doing those first 20 trials, we managed to earn, and this was just with 2 cat ear hoods, we managed to earn, let me work this out, we earned ourselves about 100 and, oh boy, my math skills aren't great, I'd say about 136,000, 134,000, something like that. So that's not too bad. Right, now we're going to go back to Belforheim, and we're going to go shopping and upgrade our gear. And then to finish off, we're going to go after a hunt. So I've been going for a good 2.5 hours now, just about, so I should be looking to wrap things up very shortly. But there's a hunt that I would like to make a start on before I end, just because it's my favourite. Right, where's the sword shop? There it is, it's down the other end. Oh yeah, that's the point. I'll just take these cat ear hoods back off again now for the time being. We only want those on when we're trying to make money, otherwise keep them off. What can we give him? We'll give him a bubble belt for now, why not? Better than nothing. Here we go. So that's level 2. So weapon wise it's not really anything that great at the moment, or at least not as good as what we're using. Let's have a look at armour, because that's the thing that's letting the side down the most. Ah, we have level 9 equipment now. That is very helpful. And Van, I'm going to have to quickly tinker with his license boards before he can equip that. I want that one for Bash. Oh, apparently he's already wearing it. I must have picked one up from somewhere. Well, that was a bit stupid of me. I'll have to sell that back off. Right, before I go wasting any more money and purchasing anything else, let's just have a quick glance at what we have got and what we haven't. I'll just sort Van out his armour a second. That'll do for now. Right, so Van can go to that one. Right, what's she wearing? Oh, she's now at level 9 armour. She's still only on level 8. So we need another one for her. Right, so everybody's wearing level 9 armour except for Ash. Let's have a look and see if we can rectify that. I need the license boards because I think the reason it didn't crop up for us because I haven't unlocked it. Let's find out. Yeah, there it is. Right, so right, we need to buy one more cleric robe, and then any other armour that's left over can be ditched. So we need one more of those. Oops. And then whatever's left over can be ditched. We'll keep the shields, as they might still be of use to us at some point down the line. But the rest of this can all be gotten rid of. Anything else to ditch? Not really. Alright, we'll leave it at that for now. And weapon wise, let me just have a look at our weapons a second. So he's got the Dragon Whisker on, which is one of the legendary weapons, so he's fine. He's got Mesomoon, he's fine. That's a level 5. And there's the other level 5 one, so we've got both level 5s for her. That's pretty much the highest you can get, besides the Moagi stuff, which we haven't got yet. Right, you're still only using the Great Sword 1, which is not good. We need to see if we can do something about that. She's still only using level 4 poles. She's using the highest level that she can use. Right, so we need to look at weapons for Bash and Ash. Let's see what we've got here. So I've got Great Swords 2. I could get that for Bash. And then for Ash, the best I can give her at the moment is the ivory pole for the time being, but it's better than what she's using, so we'll go ahead and give her that. Oops, oh shit, wrong person. That wasn't meant for you. Put your bloody cloud staff back on. How is that not possible? How have I managed to not unlock that? Oh, there it is. I'll just go ahead this as well. Oh, she's still got some HP there to be had as well. She's run out of license points for the moment. Our team should be significantly stronger now. Right, next, before we go and do this hunt that I want to do, or at least start rather, we'll just go back to the technique shop and the magic shop and just round up whatever spells and stuff that we've not yet picked up. So the technique shop is just here. So technique wise it looks like we're fully stocked at the moment. We aren't missing any for the time being. The only ones that we won't have are the ones we just simply haven't picked up from around and about. So that just leaves the magic store. So that will be Shock, Gravaga, Blizzaga and Slowga. I think that's all of them. Yeah. And we still have 39 grand still left over in case we need it for anything. And in fact, I think I do have a use for that 39 grand, thinking about it. Just in case we get into any more sticky situations. I generally think... wait, these aren't potions, these are gambits. You're not who I was looking for. Oh, that's why. Wrong merchant, my bad. God, that made me jump. Ah, right, okay. Slight change of plan, folks. I'm gonna just stock up on potions and things, and then I'm gonna have to call it quits. My friend has just texted me saying she's on her way, so I'm gonna have to love you and leave you guys so I can prepare for her arrival. We'll have to tackle the hunt next time. I haven't got time to do it now, unfortunately. But we'll just have a couple of those. Of those, stock up on some of those, some more of those, a load of those. Did we stock up on phoenix spells? I think we did, didn't we? I'll just grab some more anyway, just in case. Oh, and some golden needles as well, because we've run out of them. Chronos tears, we're getting rid of stock, in case we get into a sticky situation where we can't use a Zuna. Some of those for removing confuse, princess kisses for sleep. I do believe we are sorted and ready to go for next time. So I'm going to call it quits now then, folks. Unfortunately, like I said, I've run out of time. And we'll pick things up again this Thursday, and then after that I might get a stream in on the Tuesday next week, possibly, and I might try and get one in at the weekend, this weekend coming, but then after that I will be taking a break over the Christmas period to spend time with family and friends and whatnot while I can, while the restrictions permit it. That's the game save. Alright, I will see you all next time then, folks. Thank you very much for stopping by. Ta-ra for now. See you later, Pre.